The government of South Sudan and non-governmental organizations say persons with disabilities across the country live with stigma. According to Global Protection Cluster, an estimated 1.2 million people, accounting for about 16% of the population, lived with disabilities in South Sudan as of October 2023. Julius Moilinga, a member of parliament in South Sudan's National Legislative Assembly, who is also a beneficiary of ICRC physical rehabilitation services, encourages persons with disabilities to turn the challenges they encounter to opportunities.
And if it is a matter of speaking, I don't speak with my legs. I speak with what? With my mouth and think with my brain. So in life, if anything of this nature comes to you, turn it into what? Into an opportunity. Now, disability is really not inability. Because I feel that I have a lot of things to do. First of all, in my family, in the country, in the community. I represent a very big geographical constituency.
On 3rd December 2008, President Salva Kiir Mayardit inaugurated the Physical Rehabilitation Reference Center in Juba. Since then, the center has been pivotal for managing cases such as those of amputation, provision of crutches, wheelchairs, and prostheses. David Duck, ICRC psychologist, says they offer psychosocial support, agricultural, business, and recreational activities to persons with disabilities to cope with stress and discrimination.
On the phone call, you call them, you talk to them, because when they go back home, because of stigma, let me say this, the people living with disability sometimes are not accepted. It's not everybody that do well with them. So when they go back home also, we make sure that they are okay with each other. That is we call it tele-counseling. And we have video motivational activity where we show the videos of disabled people to tell them that, having this condition is not only in South Sudan, it's everywhere. Because some of them, they have the mindset, when the leg is amputated or maybe the arm, they think maybe they have no power, but you tell them no. You can do some other thing, you can do some business, you can have a farm, instead you can do something that you can get income.
Tual Tut, social worker at South Sudan's Ministry of Gender, who is stationed at the rehabilitation center, says their patients return home happily after receiving their services.
And then when we discuss, they will identify that having a problem is not a problem, because what kills people now is stress. When you have stress, is also another issue, because when they came from different countries outside the country, so they face challenges due to counseling and stress and all this. So when they came in, so we provide them counseling. So after they go back to the patient, so they feel happy.
On Tuesday, ICRC trained journalists on how to use the most appropriate language to address or report about persons with disabilities. ICRC Head of Delegation to South Sudan, Daniel Banskog, stressed the importance of the media in disseminating information about the correct language to ensure persons with disabilities do not feel discriminated against. Mamere Bramquart, reporting from Juba, South Sudan.